Let's revisit Twilight.
Based on the terrible books from one of the shittiest authors of all time, comes a movie adaptation for teenage girls who aren't smart enough for the Hunger Games. You'll be on the edge of your seat as voiceover describes everything.
I would miss my harebrained mother. I used to spend 2 weeks there almost every summer. My first day at a new school.
Kind of like a book, actually.
My dad's Charlie.
This catatonic teenager will fall for the world's gayest vampire. A film that teaches young girls that the only thing that matters is finding a man. 100-year-old man.
So how long have you been like this?
Since 1918.
But don't worry, it's not pedophilia, because he looks 17. Together, they will have the romance of a lifetime, expressed entirely in stares.
Is this early stairs? What's the first video that had stairs in it? That's what I want to know. Which one had it first?
And even more stairs.
Very awkward stairs. Very, very awkward stairs.
A love challenged by the fact that he might accidentally f her to death. This special effect and her inability to pour ketchup. A film that conditioned a generation of girls to think that love is keeping tabs on each other every waking moment.
Did you follow me?
I feel protective of you.
And even non-waking moments.
That's right.
I like watching you sleep.
Do you do that a lot?
Just the past couple of months.
I know this looks creepy, but it's really romantic in the movie. I promise.
I promise.
Starring Manila, Shovelface, and Troy Polamalu. Twilight. It's just a metaphor for abstinence. Seriously, look it up. From the makers
This one too?
of the shittest movie of all time comes the equally shitty sequel, Twilight, New Moon. The continuation of the epic romance between this 109-year-old Shovelface and this pathetic codependent teenager.
Maybe I shouldn't be dating such an old man. It's gross.
It really is gross. Witness their eternal love for each other.
You're my only reason to stay alive.
That lasts a mere 5 minutes before she's dumped for no reason.
I don't want you. You're just not good for me.
Prompting his desperately obsessed ex-girlfriend to mope around for months on end so they could do this fancy shot outside her window. Until Fishface finds a new man to latch onto. A very, very shirtless man with an incredibly obvious secret.
So you're a werewolf?
Yeah.
Who is only in the movie to create a forced love triangle for the franchise.
The only reason.
Even though they make it perfectly clear who Deadeyes will ultimately choose.
Don't make me choose, because it'll be him. It's always been him.
A role model so terrible and reckless, she'll encourage all angsty teenagers to drive off on motorcycles with complete strangers, jump off cliffs, slap shirtless weird dudes.
Calm down now.
Stand between vampires and large deadly werewolves. Travel to foreign countries without telling their parents. And drown themselves to see hallucinations of their ex-boyfriends. I'm pretty sure this makes you a schizophrenic. Prepare yourself for a movie filled with placeholder dialogue that wasn't changed from the first draft.
How about Face Punch? Do you guys want to go see Face Punch?
Face punch. Yeah, I remember the trailers like punch faces.
And werewolves that rip out of their clothes but always seem to get their shorts back. Seriously, do they keep stashes of jean shorts hidden around the forest? But when Shovelface is in danger of flashing children, just smelled Poopface will ignore the months of unnecessary turmoil he's caused her and ride to save him on an airline that enforces the abstinence metaphor, leading to a rush climax that will leave you wondering, who are these random last-minute villains?
That was good.
Starring more fake contacts. More abs. More of the actress who can't seem to ever close her mouth. And even more stairs.
More stairs. Yeah, there was a lot of that still in this one. It was still happening. I need to know, what was the first Honest trailer that had stairs? Which one was it? A whole lot of stairs.
Twilight, New Moon. Just watch True Blood instead. At least they get naked on that show.
Alright, come on. Epic voice guy.
From the blockbuster franchise that all intelligent people avoid comes the most forgettable Twilight movie yet. Twilight Eclipse.
This is the best one, come on.
Witness the continuation of one of the most forced love triangles in film history, where this shirtless guy is clearly a third wheel.
We don't need you to handle anything.
Because she told him in previous movies and in this movie that she will always choose Shovelface.
You're marrying him?
But that won't stop her from leading him on.
I'm asking you to kiss me.
Just so they can continue to sell Team Jacob t-shirts and pad the running time with three-way stairs.
Yes, there's a lot of staring in all these movies. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yes, keeping her warm in front of him. Oh, jeez. They're pretty close.
Prepare yourself
really close.
for 2 hours of filler, like laying in bed, walking around outside, villains standing around doing
Also
nothing,
staring.
and pointless flashbacks for minor characters. A movie so gay,
Those are good, though.
it has groups of shirtless boys, Shovelface, refusing sex, and the tent scene out of Brokeback Mountain.
I am hotter than you.
An actress so terrible,
Have you
she speaks with weird long pauses.
imprinted on someone?
We're gonna talk about this, but you.
I wouldn't be warm.
You looked worried.
My life is not miserable.
Edward is old school.
And 3 movies in, still has the same dumb expression. Is every director afraid to tell her to close her mouth? A final battle, so unfulfilling. It's built up an entire movie, but is over in about a minute, and doesn't have any impact on the overall saga. A film so bland. Oh no, this again. Even we're running out of things to be honest about. Twilight Eclipse. It's lazy even by Twilight standards.
Alright, this has to be Epic Voice Guy because they're doing this. It has to be, right?
Prepare for the final installment
it's an earlier
of the
one, but
Twilight
it's him,
franchise
yes.
that tweens and lonely moms have been waiting
Lonely
for,
moms.
and that dads could not care less about.
Yep, pretty much.
Twilight Breaking Dawn Parts 1 and 2. The tedious book that was turned into 2 bloated movies just to squeeze more money from gullible women. Featuring the wedding that attempts to justify the franchise's creepy pedophilia. Because remember, he's like 100 years old and she's still a teenager. And the honeymoon where Mouth Breather and Shovelface finally have
They
sex.
keep it.
Only to immediately get pregnant.
I'm late.
Prompting the pro-life message that abortion is never okay.
The fetus isn't good for Bella. Say the word, Alice. Baby.
Even when a monster vampire baby tries to eat itself out of its mother's womb. And creating an awful new baby name for an entire generation of teen moms.
Renesmee.
Too weird?
Even he's laughing.
Witness Tina
Like
finally
I'm a
getting
good
over Deadeyes by instead falling in love with her creepy CGI baby.
So should I start calling you Dad?
No.
Gross. But when mouth breather nearly dies during childbirth, Shovelface must transform her from a human who can't act
Why can't you see how perfectly happy I am?
to a vampire who can't act.
You nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster?
Honestly, even the movie had to teach her how to act human.
Blink at least 3 times a minute.
Brace yourself for 2 movies so unnecessarily long that they include 5 Volvo commercials, 2 montages of the previous Twilight movies, 4 games of chess, and the most stairs ever.
Oh my god. It was a movie full of stairs. That was most of the runtime for the stairs. Oh lord.
Like seriously, ever. We counted. Suffer through 4 hours of painfully stupid characters, like this pack of dogs who bark English.
What they've bred won't be able to control is thirst.
The Cullens, who spend every movie standing around watching people. A grandfather who doesn't notice that his own granddaughter has aged 8 years over the course of a few months.
You've grown half a foot.
And Kristen Stewart and her inability to use toothpaste. Filmmaking so lazy that vampires no longer sparkle even in direct sunlight. Sex ed is done through Yahoo searches. And the ultimate climax of all 5 movies was all a dream.
That's your
That's
future.
right.
What a ripoff. Starring
Come on.
Shovelface, Skeletor, Taylor Swift,
Skeletor.
Ron Burgundy, North Dakota, and Snow Dolls. Twilight Breaking Dawn. So he's gonna have to live with Kristen Stewart forever? I'd rather have my head ripped off.
Okay. I did it. I got through all of them. And look, Eclipse is my favorite of that franchise. It felt the most like an actual movie. Most of the other ones didn't feel like actual films. I talked about this before, but those first 3 were hard to get through. It was funnier towards the end. I think New Moon was pretty funny, had some funny parts. The Twilight New Moon one had one of the best jokes about her taking the airline that enforces abstinence. Virgin Airlines, that was pretty good in that one. So it had a couple good spots there. The Breaking Dawn one's the best one of these. I mean, it's got Epic Voice Guy. It's an early Epic Voice Guy, but he's in there. So it just makes that one so much more funnier. So I go with that one. Which of these is your favorite? I know some of you guys do like the older voice guy. I mean, it's awful, but I was able to get through it. I just focused. I really focused my mind on the jokes that they were trying to tell, and that helped me get through it. But I was like, I can't split this up. I'm just gonna do them all, get them out the way, and be done with it. Let me know if you had a favorite part from any of these in the comments below. Shout out to you guys, the subscribers, the members, the watchers. Maybe you're not subscribed, but you watch. Thanks so much for supporting the channel in any way that you do. To my hyper crew, verbal shout out for you guys: Brian Tidwell, Steve-O, Slepnir, Dash Milner, Kasich013, Daniel Lopez, Portalo Mobile 44, Kratos, William Cooper, Shane Cook, and Richie Chester. Thank you guys so much for choosing that top tier crew. I really appreciate it. If you're still here, hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. It helps out the channel in a big way. You can also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that. It helps you to not miss out on any videos. Also helps the channel grow, which I'd appreciate. So go ahead, hit it. It goes from red to gray, and you won't miss out on any more content. You can also check out our most popular videos on this channel. You can see our most recent reaction all over there. If you've seen all that though, I'll see you guys in the comments. We'll talk more about this, or you can check out some of the other channels I've got in the description. They got some great content I think you would enjoy. That's all I got for you guys on this one. I'll see you guys, as always, on the next video.